Hey guys, and welcome back to the island. It's been snowing since last time. It's cold, very cold indeed. No, I'm just playing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out on an adventure and there is something very important in this very picture. It's not the spruce tree. It's not the red flower. It's those things. Oh yeah, baby, that is a packed ice, spiky ice biome. I've been looking for this for ages, okay? Where am I? I'm 3,600 blocks away, minus 2,200, jeez. I just put up another portal, and it's even a long nether travel here. But totally worth it. I'm gonna need some packed ice today. Last episode we worked on an Enderman farm in the end, and while we finished like the functionality of getting XP and getting the balls and all that. Oh, this looks weird. Hello. That's funny. While we finished the whole XP mechanic behind it, we didn't do much more. And today I would like to get a system that allows us to send Enderpearls back to the island. I'd also like to set up some minecarts and stuff like that to get out there. Basically finish it. Can I insta-mine this? Oh, yes, baby. Oh, such a nice feeling. This may be a little bit loud for you, actually. Let's turn it down. I gotta say, though, I keep telling you that sound for me is very important in Minecraft. But I really hate it when I watch a Minecraft video that is very interesting and when I can't hear the sounds properly. I equally much hate it when the sounds are too loud. So, I don't know. I haven't got any complaints. I think I had or maybe I did. This is actually a little bit of a funny story, a weird story. I may have had a dream, a nightmare dream, or there was a comment in one of the videos. Speak about sound. Oh, wow, that scared me. In real life, I don't think you can hear that, but I just hear like a massive scream outside, but it's not a scream, it's birds. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, I think I got a comment or it was a nightmare. Anyway, it was someone saying, too freaking loud. And it made me change my mic settings and do a lot of stuff. It's weird how comments can affect you. Speaking about comments, thank you again, and I'm gonna keep thanking you for your love and support in this series. This week is indeed the island week. We're actually skipping out on some other episodes. How much of this? I should probably get my full inventory, right? And I should probably lower this a little bit more if I'm gonna continue to speak here. Let's do 25. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this week is dedicated to the island series, to this series, because it's got so much love, because I'm so super inspired with the series. And you know, it kind of brings a funny topic as well. As a YouTuber, I suppose. I don't really see myself as a YouTuber. I play Minecraft and I record and you guys love it and I love it. I love you for it. But anyway, if we call it that, as a YouTuber, you kind of get scared that people will miss series if you miss an episode or two, and sometimes it gets to the point where you force yourself, and a lot of other bigger YouTubers will probably agree with me on this, but you kind of force yourself to record an episode out of that series just to please the audience. Now, I don't believe that is the way to go. While I absolutely believe in consistency, because that is what keeps you guys knowing that there will be an episode coming out, there will be more Minecraft, we won't change up things constantly. I do believe in that. There can still be a few episodes that you miss if it's on behalf of inspiration, you know? Take Survival Stories, my single player modded series, for example. Absolutely love my world there. I love playing there. But right now, this week, I have so many things that I want to get done on this world that I'm going to allow for skipping some episodes. Oops. And some modded fans will go like, ugh, this guy, dislike, unsubscribe. No, I'm just playing. You're all so cool. It'll be okay. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. Anyway, let me collect a little bit more of this. I guess I'm almost full, but I'm gonna make sure I get as much as I can here. Oh yeah, I collected a lot of obsidian in the end, by the way. But I'm gonna collect as much as I can, and then I'm gonna head back home. We're gonna head to the end, speaking about which, and we're gonna try and make a transportation system for the Enderpearls. I've also sketched up something pretty cool and creative, an Enderpearl dispenser that I'm very happy with, that we're gonna try and make today as well. So, I'll do a little bit more of this, and I see you in a moment. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Aha. And then, boom. That's a lot of packed ice. It felt more when I collected it, though, I gotta say. But anyway, we are going to, let's just see, yeah. What I want to find out, do you remember in the very first, or was it this, yeah, it must have been the second episode, we discovered that if we throw an item into the Ender portal, it will come out right on top of this chest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a hopper right here, and hopefully when items pop out of there, they'll pop into this hopper and then into this chest. And if so, we can make an Enderpearl collector thingamajiggy. And so that's what I want to try and make. And that's why I needed the packed ice, because we're going to need to make a super long ice stream thing. In order to transport the items from the actual farm over to here. So, that's at least the plan. I'm gonna head over to the end and I'll show you what I mean instead of just talking about it. They sound like chicken. They really do. It's like cockling away. While here, I gotta make sure that I don't have the hostile mob sound on, because that would be too crazy. Too crazy for my head. Anyway, we built this super grindy but awesome contraption last episode, and I had a lot of fun building it. And now I'm trying to figure out where I want to place this ice stream. So ideally, we'll put all the ender pearls that we get into a chest or directly into the stream, however we make it. And they travel back the 128 blocks and then through the island and up to the portal, which is quite of a travel actually. And then they pop in there and they end up in the base. But I'm just debating where the best possible position for this would be. Let's pop out here and let's swim up. Maybe, could we do something on the top of this thing? This is bad, by the way. This will break the farm for now, but I'll cover it up later. Yeah, we could do this. That would probably be the easiest. Run a line all the way down. Although we would use packed ice. Let's just put a torch down so that everybody can see. Yeah, let's try and get this here. So we'd have a line like this. It's my dishwasher making burp sounds as always. In case you were wondering. But we'll do this. We'll make some kind of input mechanism there. And change this out for ice. I just want to get a little bit up and see if this would actually be feasible. Torch down. This ice is very, very close to the watercolor actually. No, it isn't. Never mind. So we'd have that, and we could send the items up. Oh, this could actually work out pretty nicely. Yeah, we'd send up the items over here. I'm just worried that we can't flood this, but I think we should be able to. We send up the items there through an item elevator, and they'd come around the corner. Very worried that an enderman are gonna port to me and kill me. Yeah, so they come up here. We have a water stream sitting right there. So let's see. I didn't make any signs. That's fine. And then we continue this all the way back to the base. And we need to cap this as well in case we need to flood it, or we will need to flood it. So we need to cap it. Maybe... I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's try this though. Let's try to do this. Say that we have water flowing, of course, all the way underneath here. Grab a bucket. Can we just flood it like so? Yeah, that's probably gonna work, right? It feels like I'm missing something. No, that's probably gonna work just fine. Alright, so the first thing I suppose we need to figure out is whether or not we can make an item elevator. Oh yeah, items travel super quick on this packed ice, or in any ice. The reason I want to use packed ice is that it doesn't melt, right? So that's why that was important. And it shouldn't despawn, and I think... Wow, that looks weird. I think all the chunks are loaded. It's quite a distance, actually. But yeah, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is figure out if I can transport the items up here. It should be possible, but we'll see. Alright, I think I may have a plan. I'm saying may because I'm not really sure. I've done the ice path all the way down to the portal. Pretty cool. Skating in Minecraft is heavily underrated. But anyway, I'm thinking we have a dropper here. And somehow we feed this from the bottom. So this is sitting on top of just a corner piece of the room. So I'll have to figure out how we want to pulse that. We'll have water streams, and we have to test whether or not this works to do, but I think so. We'll have water streams followed by signs, just like that, and should have brought some regular ice while I was in the snowlands, but no, did I think about it? I did not. We'll make sure to have it like so, and let's just see what happens if we have items in here. And can we... Yeah, let's do this. Let's just see if they are shot away. They are. Look at how quick they travel as well. And I believe you can do this even quicker. So something like that would be the plan. And then, of course, we need to cover this all the way, like so. And then put water on top of it. But first things first. First, I need to bring the ice path all the way over, or the water and the signs. But I wanted to see if we could try and figure out how this would look from inside here. It doesn't need to be super fancy, to be honest with you. We have that dropper there, so what we could do, and what I should have done, is to place another dropper facing upwards. Because we can power 2 droppers. Let's just do this. We can power 2 droppers from 1 redstone pulse. Oh, I'm encased here. There we go. So we'll have 1 dropper facing upwards. And we'll have another one, put that back basically. And with 1 single redstone pulse, that we should be able to shoot it all the way up and through the other dropper as well. So if I were to put... Well, we can't really test it. You just have to trust me. I could then go ahead and break out here and do some kind of redstone, I suppose, out on the side here. This here, I don't recommend it. This here is scary. But yeah, I could put the redstone out here. We could do a sort of a clock that will just check whether or not there's something in this dropper, and then pulse both of them. That should be pretty easy. Alright, so check this out. I think I figured out what I want to do now. Very simply, I have a little redstone contraption here that will check whether or not there's something in this dropper through this comparator, and then send a redstone signal into this repeater, into this block, and create a little bit of a clock over here. So if I put something in, see that blink. It will also send a signal down this line, which goes into a repeater, and the repeater will power this dropper directly and the dropper on top of it indirectly. And as such, as you can see, it cleared up both the droppers, and the items that I sent should have been sent down the item stream, or the ice stream there. Remind me next time I do this, maybe place down redstone and stuff before you go and flood the whole area, Iskall. Thank you. If you remind me next time, I'll forgive you. No, I'm just playing. That looks pretty cool with the torch there. Maybe we leave it. That shouldn't be any problem for the water. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flood that. Ooh, this may actually be a problem. These Endermans are angry at me. Can they not teleport on top of this? I'm sure they can. Maybe they can't teleport on slabs. If so... Oh yeah, they can. Look at that guy. Stupid idiot. Yeah. Maybe a bit of an issue here, though. How are we going to flood this thing? And make sure that the Enderman doesn't get flooded? I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I've also continued the item stream down here, so let's go and check. We can actually run down here. It's so quick. No, it's not. It's quick for the items, but we're not an item. So we should see... we should see the items that we sent down here. Oh well, I'm sure it works. I'm sure they're somewhere. So basically, I'm gonna have to do this all the way down. Alright, I got the water streams all the way down. And this is just next to the end portal. Getting pretty excited now because this is actually closing into getting done. I'm gonna try and make one of them glass elevators if I can. And I can't remember if I remember how to make one, but I think it's something like this. Put a fence down there and another one there. And I think then we just fill this up with glass, possibly. And this is a trick, by the way, if you didn't know about this. I can't remember who the person was that found this. Maybe Test? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Creds to the guy anyway. Creds to the guy. I think we may have to fill... We may have to have a bend here. That's actually what I'm most afraid of. I know that we need to fill in the blocks around this, but basically, through some kind of weird glitch, the items will move up through glass. And so they should pop up here, and from here it should be an easy task of just sending them into the void portal. So maybe let's try this out now. We should be able to send items across. That's pretty crazy. This is taking way longer than I expected it. As always, everything takes a little bit longer than I expected to, but it's definitely worth it in the end. That was me opening my Swedish pack of snooze, by the way. I need to take one of those. So we got the item stream here. I still have to slab it, but I ran out. Ooh, I made some more actually. Ran out of the stones. Did I just... No. So basically we need to cap it like this all the way down. And I don't know if I don't know if they can spawn on ice. Is the thing, the Enderman. There we go. That's filled. We need to flood this area as well. I did manage to flood the whole redstone part there. That wasn't too bad. Looks terrible from out here though. But I think we could just do this. This should be really quick to flood. Just make sure they can't teleport. But anyway, I'll do that in a minute. Let's try and send an item. I'm super excited to see if this is gonna work. Or actually, let's try to throw a bunch of them. So basically, here's the dropper from underneath. We can put a torch down here and one here. Just so we can see what we're doing. This is the dropper. Any item that I put in here will get shot away. Hopefully. Pretty slow actually. I may want to see if I can increase the speed of the redstone clock up there. I did put a fence post here because otherwise this would be a valid spawn space and valid teleport space for the Endermen. So that should keep them from spawning. Now let's run all the way back to the portal and see if the 16 Enderpearls make it over. Please be over that hill. Ooh, it's not looking good. They should have definitely made it by now. Okay. So that didn't work. Let's see where they got stuck. Maybe... I would think that they would hang out here, actually. That's strange. Maybe they didn't make it yet. They should have, though. I mean, this is an ice stream. Did I miss a water spot, maybe? Can't find them. I'm just gonna try to do this. Oh, do things get stuck in signs? Hold on. Let's do... Let's throw in some pieces of glass. Ooh, I almost fell down. Whew, that scared me. Let's see if that makes it the last way. It could be the slabs that we have on top, but I hope it isn't, because don't know if I can live without the slabs. You gotta have some slabs in your life. But hopefully these made it. It looked like they got stuck in the signs there, though. Okay, so they made it. Oh, I saw the glass there. I see the signs here. Oh, here's the Enderpearls. Aha! They actually made it. Oh, that's cool. Yes, we need to make sure that this is covered up, I suppose. And also you. Because otherwise they will exit through the corner. I wonder why the glass didn't make it, though. It needs to be completely consistent. Otherwise this is no good. But maybe it was because I had that undone. Anyway, that's super cool. Alright, I'm just making a quick... I don't know if this works, but this is where the items pop up. Just making a quick, like, ice path this way. And I'm not sure if they will travel through the ice block, actually. But if they will, this should send them back to the base. Boop. So, let me go and throw in some more Enderpearls, okay? Let me go and throw them in. Then I'm just going to run back home. And we'll open up the chest and see if they are there. Ooh, let's just cross our fingers that this works, yeah? Alright, I did send through 16 Enderpearls and 16 pieces of end stone. Now, hopefully they made it. This is a little bit scary, actually. I don't know what to do if they don't. Okay, let's just check it out. Let's just do it. They're over here. So that's a good sign. And a bad sign. Why are they over here? Okay, so some made it in there. Let me just get rid of what I have here. They definitely made it back, which is good. It seems like it's more. I sent 16 of each. No, that adds up. The sign that we sent earlier is here as well. Which is good. I wonder why they got shot over this way, though. Kind of like in a line. That's interesting. That is workable, though. We could work around that, probably. It may have to do with the speed of which we send them in. We could probably stop them and just let them fall in. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I played around a little bit more with where the items pop out from the end portal. And it turns out it's on these 5 blocks right here. This end stone block being the very center. Let's pop that out. And I don't understand it. Like, I tried stopping the stream over at the end. Didn't seem to help. So I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to see what you guys say. Maybe you have the answers. You usually do, you know. But for now, these 5 hoppers will catch everything that we throw through the portal. And for now, they will just be in this chest. This place is looking so terrible, by the way. It's a disgrace to our pirate island. And I really need to deal with it pretty soon here. The only problem is we're out of iron again. And we probably should prioritize putting up the iron farm before I do the sorting system. But I probably should take my time to move everything down and just clean up this. We do have an area for the storage room anyway. I said earlier that I wanted to show you guys an Enderpearl dispenser thingamajiggy. And so we don't really have time to implement it anywhere, but I still wanted to show you what I came up with. So let's just put it down right over here. Let's just light up the area a little bit. So an Enderpearl dispenser. Let's see if I remember how to build this. The first thing I'm gonna do is put down a torch on the floor, and on top of that a block, another torch, and a piece of dust like that. Okay. And then we're gonna put a block there, and then further just wrap this redstone dust like so. Then let's install 2 droppers, one there and one over there. Good. And now it's pretty much done already. We just need to power this torch. So maybe I'll actually use this so that you can see what I'm doing. Oops. Hello. Boop. Like so. And then just make sure that we have a pulse for that line. So we'll put a button right there. And now, if we go ahead and have, for example, a hopper there, and then some chests, one there, one there. These would be our loader chests, so let's actually go get some ender pearls. Could be good for the demo. Have some friggin' up ender pearls. Let's get a little bit of that. And there are a lot of ender pearl dispensers out there, but the cool thing with this is that it's very minimalistic when it comes to the amount of redstone that I use. It's like, what, 2 torches, a piece of dust, and that's it. It uses a redstone burnout clock, which is this thing here. Basically, I'm short wiring the redstone once I power the torch. Oh, I guess I have 2 more redstone dust down there. So 3 redstone dust and 2 torches. But if we power it, it's gonna pulse each dropper 8 times, which gives us exactly 16 ender pearls. And there may already be this contraption out there, but I built it myself without looking at anyone else, so I'm kind of happy with it for that specific reason, and for that specific reason alone. Now, one thing that is important for this is that you actually wrap the droppers, because otherwise the items may pop out from other places than where you want them, because we want them to pop out here through this corner right here. So, am I lagging in single player? No. We're good. Okay. So let's try this out. Something like that. You step inside. We have... Let's just drop these off. We have 0 ender pearls on. Push the button. And boom! We get exactly 16 ender pearls. And like, it isn't big. I mean, Cubfan, he have one that's much smaller. And that shoots out a lot more ender pearls. But this shoots exactly 16 every single time. I think that's beautiful. Now, I know some of you are already thinking, oh geez, a button? Really? Come on now, Iskall, you can do better than that. Well, we could have a pressure plate here, you're right. There's only one problem with it. Check this out. I go inside, I'll get exactly 16, but as I'm still standing on the pressure plate, as I walk out of here, I'm gonna trigger it, and it's gonna shoot out 2 more ender pearls, which for some weird reason ended up over here. And so that's why I can't really use a pressure plate, because then I'll get 18, and the whole idea with this is that you'll get exactly 16. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna install these all around our base and areas where we are, and this is why we wanted the ender pearls to be automatically thrown back to base, because then we can have this kind of mechanism auto-fed, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We've done 2 very technical, mechanical episodes, and they're both backlogged, so I haven't seen your comments yet from the last video. So I do apologize if I missed anything, but I'll address it once I see the comments. But yeah, the week of the island, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, and hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and hit the like button and leave me some feedback and some comments down below. We'll try to get a building episode next time, I think. There are a lot of things that we need to do. But anyway, thank you again, have a nice evening, and I see you in the next episode.